Hey, Dr. John Bellamo here. Look at the spine. Especially, we're going to focus on C1, C2, and C3, the three top vertebrae. We're dealing with blood supply to the head, pituitary gland. If the pituitary has interference of neurological flow from the spinal cord to the pituitary or to blood supply to the head, it affects the way the system regenerates. So we can go on and talk about the scalp. We can talk about the bones of the face, the brain, the inner middle ear, and the sympathetic nervous system. The entire sympathetic nervous system is dealt with this because the lower portion of the brain, called the medulla oblongata, goes into these two colored areas. So when people are having issues with health, function, whatever organs it may be, considering we're dealing with part of the autonomic nervous system, which is the sympathetic nervous system, some effects, you can see the word effects here, and you can see the word area. If the impulse from here doesn't get to the area, one day we may notice an effect. We may have insomnia, tiredness, depression, emotional issues, migraines, blood pressure, nervousness. We want to make sure that this brainstem and these impulses are connected directly to the areas. Now look at C2, eyes, optic nerve, auditory nerve. Look at C3, outer ear, face, teeth, trifacial nerve, the nerve that controls the facial muscles. So when someone has maybe a type of a stroke, look at the effects: eczema, acne, neuritis, and neuralgia, and above it at C2, sinuses, allergies, eyes, ears. So by keeping pressure off C1 and C2, and maybe even C3, that allows the information to flow. What does it look like? Very simply this. Here's your spinal cord. Here's the nerves. When the bone moves out of place and leans right there's a hole where the nerve comes out and the bone leans on the nerve. It interferes with the communication of those life force impulses that flow to all these areas of the first three that we just mentioned. So please get your kids checked, get your newborn babies checked prenatally, gestationally. If you're pregnant, get checked. And let's just keep the pressure off the spine so we don't have to focus on drugs, nor needles, and nor knives. We want to prevent. Bellamo Chiropractic. I love you. See you soon. Come on by.